everyone, hello Flosstube. I'm back for Flosstube number 66. It's the first one of this year, 2026. Already a new year. Also a bit with sad news because my husband, his grandfather passed away yesterday. So that's the second one in like 1 week, yeah. And you can hear maybe my two oldest children because they are in the background and they promised to be quiet. So we will see, and I hope they don't distract me. Also, it's today, the 4th of January 2026. So it's the birthday of my daughter. She's 12. Hoera! So, the whips I will show you for today. These are 9 whips. I stitched 3,345 stitches, but that was in only 5 days. Because on last Monday I filmed my Flosstube and whip parade highlights. Then, well, but okay, that took a lot of time too. Then Tuesday until yesterday I stitched. Yeah, but still less. So first, before I start with my whip showing, I have the whips with me for my children and my husband to show you too. So I will start with the one for my son because he wants to continue to stitch on it. And I have wool here. Here's wool. Molly. She's like, now I want to get pets. Yeah, and she can talk, as you can hear. So the first one I want to show you is Story Keep. This is from my son. Cooking for Your Dragon. Artwork is from Randall Spangler. Charted by Hannah Nerd Designs. And this one is 75 by 420 stitches with 88 colors. And he is stitching it on a 14 count Aida. 2/1 full cross. Yeah, and this is his update. So I showed it before, but then it was like this, I think. And now it's so like this is all new. And he is at 3,379 stitches out of 31,500, and it's at 11% complete. So yeah, this is gorgeous. So he wants to stitch on this part now. Ja, de next one. Ik zat er, wil jij de duwen?
Ja, wat hè?
Wil je hem terug? Nu of mag ik eerst die andere twee doen?
Show maar de andere eerst die andere.
Ja. So we will continue with the whips for my son. From my son. Not for, and also for him. I don't think I will get them. Oh. The next one is the Hitsal 2026. He picked the paddle ship. He was immediately in love with that one. It's this one by Daniel Eskridge, I think you pronounce it. It's 254 by 350 stitches with 89 colors. You can no longer register for the SAL. That's closed. He is stitching it on 14 count again. That's his go-to. He doesn't want to go to smaller fabric count so far. So this is what he has done. It's a light blue Aida. And how much did he do? 3,006 stitches out of 88,900, and he is at 3% complete. So yeah. And he's 13 years old. Wait. then his new start from yesterday was Fuzzy Wuzzy. I bought Fuzzy Wuzzy when it was released because he loved it, and the thing was that I would stitch it. But now, 4 days ago, we found out he wanted to stitch it, so I bought him fabric. This is Fuzzy Wuzzy from the Cross Stitch Studio, and the Max Color Stitcher is stitching this one too. This is 350 by 490 stitches with 60 colors. But this one will be a giant Fuzzy Wuzzy because the fabric only is stitched 70 by 86 centimeters or something. So this is what he has done yesterday. The first 350 stitches out of 171,500 stitches, and it's at 0.20% completed. So yeah, that's his whips. He has some more, and he has 6 whips now, but the other ones he didn't work on. Nope. So, and then, oh, my daughter's saying you have to show the dads first. So, papas. That is Pikachu. That's for my husband. He was like, normally he's a monogamously stitcher. 2 years ago, he started one from Heaven and Earth Designs. That was a fairy. Celia. Yeah, Celia is her name. Then, last year, he participated in the Hatesal 2025 with the portal. And now he was like, I want to stitch the Pikachu. So, this is his cover photo. It's charted by Tilton Crafts. This was an exclusive pattern, no longer available. It's 350 by 350 stitches. He omitted the background, so he's not stitching all the white. So this is what he has done since the last week, I think.
2 days. No. 4.
Ah, since 4 days. So I know he was stitching on it at New Year's Eve, so 4 days. He is at 3,400 stitches out of normally 122,500 stitches, and it is at 2.78% completed. This is stitched on 20 count Ada white fabric, 1/1 full cross with CXC floss. Yeah, but he omitted the background, so the percentages are a bit off. And then the ones for my daughter. She's, yeah, how it's called here. It's not say. No, it's a pillow that you can put for a window. A long pillow. From Vervaco, it's a kit. It's a wool floss she's using. Wow, she did a lot. So first she was focusing on this part. But she had finished the penguin earlier. Then the last days she worked on the shape. And then yesterday she started to work on the others. It's more difficult, but on the background you can see it better. This is what she has done. So yeah, it's cool to see to coming them alive. And she really loves to stitch on it. Yeah. Now you can have it back. Weet de uiltjes ook?
Done.
Yeah. She wants me to show the one that she has received for her birthday, and that's a pillow with 2 owls. She was sorting out the floss. I think she will start it today.
Ben al klaar met sorteren?
Ah, she's already done with sorting the floss. You will start it now? Yeah. So it will be a birthday start. So that's all for the family members stuff. Yep. So that means my whips 9. But I had seven new starts of the 9 whips I will show you. And these are not the last starts for this year. So, what's the first one? Rainbow Tiger. This is not a new start. This is a resurrection. And I blame my husband for it. Because we were talking about my whips that I would take in 2026 in my list. I was looking for a kind of rotation between those. I still don't know how I will do it. So I'm just thinking now as pick one of them and stitch. But I do know I only want to have 3 whips a day. So that's the basic thing. And 1 focus whip. Normally 1 kit or a little amount, and then there's 2 big ones and 1 kit. So that's the basic thing I know that I want to do in this year. I'm drinking tea. So this is Rainbow Tiger. I cropped it. So this part here, all this part, I will not stitch. So it's just that part of the tiger and the bird here on top, and then it's done. So the measurements here are not correct anymore. This is Rainbow Tiger artwork from Jan Patrick Krasny, and it's charted by Heaven Earth Designs with 90 colors. Oh, I didn't bring my tablet. Katja, give me the tablet. I need to show you the stars photo, of course. Yeah. Thank you. So the start photo. I know I did 250 stitches on it. Yeah, where are you? Messenger here. Yeah, I will show you first the full view because I did a picture because he wasn't in my whip parade, because I was still setting him in timeout, but my husband said you cannot leave him, so you have to stitch on it again. So yeah, the resurrection, a shirt, and happened. So I said then I need first a full view picture. And then where I started it. So it was at 150,580 stitches, but it was with the part I will crop because I already marked it in Pattern Keeper. So here is the starting photo. And like I said, I did at 250 stitches. Mostly here. I filled in the gaps and then I worked my way down to the end of the page. So this is now at 150,830 out of 348,600 as cropped. So normally it would be at 43.27% completed. This is stitched on 20 count Ada 2/1 with DMC floss. So yeah. That's the first one. So then the next whip was supersized Max Color Amazing Animal Kingdom. Yes, you guessed it right. Probably. That's this one. This is not the new one, of course. This is artwork from Amy Stewart, charted by Heather Nerd Designs. It's 999 by 765 stitches with 237 colors. The ones I have shown you putting there. So here is where I started it. I'm still working on the first shelf, I know. So, why did it work? Here. I added here 505 stitches. Oh, a bit higher. So it's now at 164,360 stitches out of 764,235 with 21.51% completed. And this is stitched on 25 count even weave 1/1 full cross with royal border floss. And I was going to tell something else and I forgot. It's supposed to get each week 1,500 stitches as goal for this year. I don't know if I will leave it at 1,500 stitches because I have just started the hate saw too. So then I probably need 1,000 stitches there too. So that's the thing. Maybe this one will drop down to 1,000 stitches weekly. But then I'm off track for my end date. I wanted him finished at the 5th of February 2034 because then we have our 25th anniversary of our wedding anniversary. So then it was supposed to be finished. So then I could swap to the children's whips and they could get each 1,000 stitches weekly instead. That was the mindset behind it. But I don't know what I will do. I still hope to achieve the 1,500 weekly, but it's a lot. And I will tell you in a bit why. And I have to be careful that I don't get another burnout. So that's another thing. The next one are all new starts. Why not? If you can, why not? So this is, I will show you my hate saw now first. As did say in my last floss tube last week, I wouldn't start it and I blame my son for this one. Ariel. So my chart was the Wise and the Brave. Artwork is from LNL Designs, charted by Heather Nerd Designs, of course. 296 by 300 stitches with 88 colors. So what happened? He started his battle. He was enjoying it, and he was like, "Why don't you start yours? It's fun." More fun to do it together. And I said, yeah. But then I saw the starting photos of the other people, the other participants in the saw. and I really loved how it looked. So it was like chasing me already, and then he said, do it so we can do it together. So yeah, I did. So I am stitching it on 25 count even weave, 1/1 full cross, and this is the first 1,000 stitches. It's the left top corner. As said before, I would crop it until I started. I first had 2 hours needed to decide where would I start. Would I start in the middle top, middle left, the left top corner, in the middle just here? I couldn't decide. Then I was looking at the confetti heavy stuff, but here it was like 63 colors in 5 blocks. And then I was like, no, because if I have all my part threads around it, it will be a messy stuff. So I just said, go ahead and start the left top corner. 2 hours to decide that alone. So yeah, and it will probably not be cropped. So yeah, decisions. So this is, like I said, 1,000 stitches out of the 88,800 stitches, and it's at 1.13% completed. What also happened is I love the other one still. The dragonflies is, yes, I want it, and the one with the flowers, it's called Wishes, the tag. I think I forgot the name of the chart, but it's the one with the flowers that you can blow on. Yeah. So I need to get to 6 pages. So that's another thing why I said it's difficult to get that to in my mind work with Kingdom. Because 1,000 here and 1,000 there weekly, it's fun and nice progress, but you have to be able to do it. And like now, tomorrow school starts again, so I have to drive again, like that. The appointments start again, so, and 2 funerals in a week. So yes, that will be a heavy week. So yeah, next whip is, what do we have here? Haha, super size. Yes, you hear it right. I don't have enough super size max colors. I keep starting them. I'm that crazy. So this is a restart effect. Super size max color Kitty Heaven. Artwork from Amy Stewart. Charted by Heaven Earth Designs. It's 999 by 714 stitches with 236 colors. I saw it finished in the group. A couple of years ago I ditched my regular version because I didn't like the details when it was stitched. And I saw it finished from Tatiana on the original head Facebook group, and it was beautiful. So yeah, after all those years I decided to restart it. On 25 count even weave fabric, 1/1 full cross. This is the right top corner. Yep. So this is the first. If you wonder why I started with 200 stitches each time, because of part of them I did before New Year, because they would be in my whip file for whip warriors. So I know I can't start all the stuff in 2026, but I will do some starts. So this is 210 stitches out of 713,076, and it's 0.02% completed. So yeah, it's a small start. Yes, I know. don't know if this was on the list for this week yet. Then the next one was Supersize Max Color Sleep Time. And this one I'm blaming Yogi for. She started it on New Year's Eve in her marathon. And I had the chart already for years in my stash. And I was like, I don't have fabric, I cannot start it. And then I was thinking, I was going to start Cozy Winter Boot Nook like I said 9 times already and I didn't do it. But there are a lot of mice on it and I don't like mice. So I said, okay, scratch Cozy Winter Boot Nook. If the fabric works for sleep time, I will go ahead with sleep time. So I did. This is the cover photo. This is 999 by 730 stitches with 239 colors, charted by Heather Nerd Designs. Artwork is from Ciro Marchetti. And he became a granddad. He has a granddaughter now. So congratulations. He probably will not watch me, but congratulations to him and the new parents. Oh, this is not the whip I'm searching for. Wrong whip. It's this one. This is the right top corner, stitched with the color flow method from Gemma. This is now at 250 stitches out of 712,287 with 0.04% completed. This pile is getting higher and higher. The next restart effect was Love Lettuce Chocolate Shop Max Color. This is artwork from Amy Stewart again. Also one that Yogi is stitching, and for me it's the 3rd time that I restarted. So this is 725 by 518 stitches with 240 colors. The first time I started it, it was the regular, I didn't like it. So then I bought the Max Color version. I restarted it on the same fabric. It was 28 count and I didn't like it. So now it's the 3rd time I started on 25 count even weave and now I like it. So yes, the decision of your fabric is a big thing when you start a chart. Because you spend a lot of time working on them, so you have to like the fabric, otherwise it's like the hate relationship with it, and then most of the time you don't get to the end. So that's a piece of advice there. So what did I do for my restart? I started the first 2 times on the right top corner, now I started on the left top corner, thinking that's a great idea. Yes it is! Not to have the same stitching that I already had done for a 3rd time to do, but it was all green. If you don't know me, I don't like green. There is a but. You could say, yeah, but the shawl has green. It's different. I don't know why. It has other colors and it's not my colors, but I like it. Very strange. But this is all dark greens. I don't like dark greens. So like 890, that's kind of greens I don't like. So here's my little start. This is 210 stitches out of 375,550 stitches and it's at 0.0% completed. So yes, what did I do? Oh, and then I said, why didn't you just start in the pink section? Why do you have to pick out of all the colors the green again? Because I did. Green, and it's in a green bag. I will show it in a bit. It's in a green zipper bag. Look, Sorry. Now, then the next one, I'm blaming, who can I blame now? And the Max Color Stitcher, of course, because she's showing it weekly and weekly and weekly, because it's her focus piece. So she will already know which one is coming up now. But also it means for me, if you have read the box Photoing, that is for me Photoing. Dragon Race Into the Night, artwork from Rose Catherine Can. Charted by Pain-Free Crafts. This is 850 by 631, and I think it was 120 colors it had. So, and I also can blame Crafting Gamey Jamie because she started it on Christmas. So, yeah, it keeps popping up. So I was like, you have the chart already for years in your stash, just start it. And my little one came by and he said, oh, that's beautiful, it's mine. And I was like, I didn't stitch any stitch on it and it's already claimed. And this morning he told it again, oh, that's mine. Yeah, and then he went watching Dragon Riders, the cartoon movie.
Nee, het is dat die vandaag uitkomt.
Oh, apparently update, it was the reality movie now. How can I know that? So for him it means the Dragon Riders from the cartoon he loves to watch, and for me it means the fourth wing. So that's a clash. And he said today about another chart he would fight for it. So I will come back to that later. Don't tell it. I will come back to that. So this one was a new start. Yeah, again, I hear you saying, thinking, shouting at me again. Don't you have enough whips? Well, I ditched a lot. And the ones I started it, replaced them. So in fact, I'm at the same, around the same whips than before. So I didn't finish them, but I just binned them. That's also a method to get your whips down. If you don't like them anymore, or you know I'm not feeling it, and they are for a long period in time out, then it's better to get rid of them. In my opinion. So I did that. And I feel happier, so that's a good thing. So this is stitched on 25 count even weave, 101 full cross, with Whirl Broderie floss, but I'm stitching this upside down. So first I will show it you upside down, because I start in the right top corner, but in fact, if you watch the cover, it's the left bottom corner, because I didn't want to start with all the sky. So this is the stitched version, upside down, and now you will see I don't see anything on it. So I will say, so now I will turn it, you will see, it's this part. It's the floor, and here is the beginning of a little flag. Yeah. So this is the first 500 stitches. I worked 2 days on it. Out of 536,350 stitches, it's at 0.09% completed. So I will keep stitching it like this. My husband was like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm stitching it upside down. It's easier because it doesn't have sky. And he was like, I want to see that, how that will go. He really thought I was insane. He didn't say it though, but he was thinking it. Yeah. I know I am insane. Crazy insane maybe, but it's still. So, then the last one from the whips for this week was Mr. Pippin. And now you're thinking, what are you saying? Well, this is Mini Reindeer Cutie Snowman from Charting Creations, but for me, it's the little brother for Miss Pippa. I think I have shown it on my Facebook group before because I have Miss Pipa, and I was already saying I miss my snowman, my snow lady, and she's up on the wall there. Maybe I should show her again. Ria, wil je eens een keer pakken? That's better than a photo, isn't it? Then you see her in real life. Then I will put her back. Maybe she's a bit dusty. Yeah, on top. She's okay. Yeah? She was framed. She's a bit dusty. Not by me, but from a framing shop. So here is Miss Pipa. And this is Mr. Pippin. So the meaning is that they will be together hanging on my chimney. So here you go. You see, have seen her again. I watch her every day, so you can be jealous. This was also from Gina Pike artwork, and this one too. So that's perfectly. Yep, I'm not stitching it on that ugly green fabric. No, no, no. I was going to start on another one first. Lukt het niet? Anders moet papa vragen. She's returning to the wall. Moet een beetje horen, Pet in het midden zit. Ja, anders vraagt dat papa. Yeah, she's making her way back to the wall, but it's taking in a bit. So, this is Mr. Pippin, Mrs. Pipa, Mr. Pippin. Normally it was another name, but Mr. Pippin... Nee. Pepper was die.
Mr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Dat was Mr. Pepper, maar Pepper is heet.
Yeah, I didn't want pepper because it reminds me of the beverage, Dr. Pepper. So it was Mr. Pippin. Yeah. So this is Mr. Pippin, like I said, and he is 160 by 270 stitches with 78 colors. Zet ze even daar. Of in mijn zetel. She will get back to the wall. Yeah. So I did a new start on this one. And I used fabric. I thought it was exactly the same one. It can't be because her fabric I bought in the United Kingdom. In the shop, what's it? Lakeside Needlecraft. But as we now have to pay custom taxes on it, I couldn't buy it there again. So I thought I found it online. When it had arrived, it was a little another shade. But it's still the marble effect of it. It looks very dark here in the camera. It isn't. It's very light, soft. It's okay. So this is the right antler. And I thought this dark piece would be dark brown. It isn't, it's black. And top of all, the worst thing maybe, it has green spots on the both antlers. So again, green. I cannot hide from the green. I just need to accept it, I know. It's like, oh no, green here, green there. Oh yeah, you love jungles and forests, and flowers, so you probably have green. I know. But there is one whip that I saw from Nicola Simply Stitcher, the Gandalf cat, with blue leaves. So I'm thinking to start that one too because it has not green leaves. And my Daydream Tigers has purple leaves and I love them more than my green leaves. So maybe artists make more things with blue or purple or other colors of leaves, but not green ones. Thank you. So this is my start. 210 stitches. yeah, out of 25,571, and it's at 0.82% already. That went fast. So yeah, that's it for the whips. And my stories. I'm like a storyteller now. Oh, I still have the fabric here and I was going to use it. It was like just flat grey. And it would be 25 count and now it's 18 count marbled grey, I think. Yeah, and it's stitched 2/1 full cross with oil bordery floss. So that's it. What will I stitch on today? Because it's my daughter's birthday, I will stitch on her whip, of course. So I need to make some room here so I can grab the other stuff I need. Grab all the things they said. Now. Yeah. Ow. So, I'm not bringing all the whips. I'm just showing the cover photos. Then you will know what you can expect next week. Bear in mind, it's in an if modus because I don't know what will happen this week and it's heavy week coming up. So, we will see what we can get done. So this is her whip. This is one for today. Coloring book afternoon. Artwork by Amy Stewart. This one I will show the starting photo because I will start on it after this video. So that's her whip for today on 28 count. Numbers and statistics you will see next week. So the meaning was, like I said before, to have a focus whip daily. That will be the 3 for my children, Kingdom or the Hate Soul, for 500 stitches. Yep. So then if I do that and I give Kingdom 3 days, 500 stitches a week, then I have 1 day short for Hate Soul. So if I would cut down there 500 stitches, 2000 stitches for Kingdom, then I will estimate, I make my finish date very longer. So maybe then my husband said maybe you can cut on the numbers of the whips, on the stitches for the whips. That was also 500. In fact, I only need 300 stitches weekly, then I would have them. But I think I want to go with the 500 stitches because I'm used to it and it's easy in my mind, just go with the flow. So I'm still stuck with the last 500 stitches on the sole. I will see when I get them. So that was that. Then the other children's whips, they are all 3 having an SSMC. And my youngest one apparently also Dragon Race already, even it has 500 stitches. It's his. So this is little ones and this is my oldest son, Randall Spangler. He loves him. So these 2 I will stitch on this week. Kingdom, of course, you just saw him. I think his... If I tell you all my goals, it's not secret anymore, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Then it isn't. Where did I put it? Kingdom. You just saw it. It's the one with the large shelves. Yeah. Where is it? Here. It's here. So this one will return normally for 1,500 stitches. Then the giveaway. The weekly acrostic returned on my Facebook group Siske Stitches. If you don't know what it is a word weekly. And then you take the first letter, like the word is unicorn. And you take each letter and you link it to your whips. It can be the first letter of any word in the title, any word in the designer's name. It can be the first letter of an object in the whip. So you have several things you can use it for. And I was thinking I want to do that again, if I'm able to. So I have some linked. I don't know. I didn't have my list with me. What I had in my mind. I forgot to show you a whip. Xantia! Unity of Souls! I forgot to show you a whip. How? There. How could I forget her? I started her yesterday. And she's on my list. So it's not all yet. Before continuing with the plans. This is a kit for Magic Needle. She's called Unity of Souls. She is beautiful. She only has 25 colors. She has like 15 blends in with it and 14 colors with 2 strands. So like the usual color. This is stitched on 16 count Ada fabric, color Pote Grey, I think. Yeah, as it says, and stitched with gamma floss. And this is beautiful. It really is. I stitched the first 210 stitches on top of her head. Here in the middle. She's really beautiful. I love her. When I first saw that kit, I was like, hey, wow, I like her, I love her. And then I saw it on a second-hand place and I was like, I need to get it. So I got her there on a discount price and I really like her. And this was normally supposed to be started before New Year, but it didn't happen. So what's also amazing, it has like the 25 colors I just said. It has no backstitch, no half stitches. So that's fine. All cross stitches and it looks beautiful with only like, so let's say 29 colors of floss because you blend them. So it's amazing. And the difference between Snowy Delight is this is a stitched mock-up. It is beautiful. So you know front it's going to be exactly the same or like that. So that's another thing. So yeah, where was I? My story for my plans. Unicorn. Yeah, the U form Unity of Souls. That's what I had in mind. So that's why I was remembering them. So yeah, you can use the letters of the title, any noun in it, not a, the, or whatever. Then the designer's name. It can also be the company name, like Body Threads or Magic Needle. It's also good for me. And you pick how many stitches you want to do. So normally for me it's 300 stitches. It can be going up to 400. I'm not sure yet. So normally it's 300, maybe it's 400. I'm still not, I've still not decided what I will do. And I started today, so the weekly acrostic is going to be all in the Harry Potter theme, because I have a magical year of stitches, not the group, the Facebook group, of course, like magical stitches, but I call it the magical year of stitches because it's Harry Potter themed and the whole group this year. I'm already thinking for next year. And I think I already know what I will do. But I need to have a bit search about, I have to do research about it to know if I can use it in the group. So more about that later. And my husband looked at me and he said, it's like the 2nd of January or the 3rd of January and you're already here with plans for next year. Are you sick? So like that. I said, no, I had an idea, so keep it in mind. I need a bit tea. I have again a sore throat. Having children and then you get sick. Yeah. Just my daughter was spared of it. She wasn't sick. She isn't sick, and all the others in the family are sick or were sick. So the little one started it and he was sick again. My husband got it, I got it, and the older brother got it too. So just my daughter stayed healthy. How did she do it? I don't know. Maybe better immune system. That's possible. So more plans. So like I said, unicorn spelled out. Sleep time was in it. Didn't remember now. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what I did. Nah, I will tell you the links later. Unless it's too easy for you. So, Crafty Cat is coming because I want to have, what was it, 15,000 stitches on it this year. Probably not going to happen, but I still want to try. Jungle Kitty, I said before, I want to give her a row page finish. So in fact, that will be the first row. And I'm still here. Wait, here stitching now. So I should finish that page first and then continuing up. That was the idea. Then we have 360 degrees of cats and dogs. Still, I want the page row finished. So I have like this part done and I want this part completed. So it's another like 20,000 stitches. We are talking here about 20,000 stitches, guys and ladies. So I don't know. And then we have blooming whiskers that I really want to see more progress on it. This one I cannot reach the full row finish because I think I have still 8 pages to go. So the first thing I will do is finishing these 3 pages here so I can see a full cat's head. And then I'm maybe continuing to go like this in the row. But I do know up front I will not get that row finished. And then this is another new start. This is the one that my daughter is fighting with my youngest for. Sweet Tooth Candy from Flosstube, charted by Heaven Earth Designs. It's still there. 625 by 446 stitches with 89 colors. I still need to start it. Yeah. They are already fighting for it and I didn't do any single stitch on it yet. So I was going to start it today, but I don't know if it will happen today. So maybe somewhere in the week when I have time. And it's not all yet. I brought my cat, so I have to talk about the cat, and it was something more about this one. I think Sweet Tooth. Yeah, that's the other part. Sweet Tooth Candy. I have more charts in my to stitch list. I have now 39 whips on it that you have seen in my whip parade too. These that I showed you have the most amount of stitches that I want to get on. Then I have like 26 whips that don't, as I would say, don't have a fixed goal. For now, if I could go with the plans I had in my head, they would get maybe 4,000 stitches. All 26. So it's not a lot on big whips like this. It's progress. I know I cannot set high goals. I know. So I'm thinking I will let that a bit go and see when I want to pick them up. Then I also have some kits that I really wanted progress on, like Kitty Heaven, Amy Sanctuary, so that kind of thing. First I had 6 categories made, the focus whips, the daily 100 whips, but those I think I will do 3 1 month and the other 3, we have 6 in there, and the other 3 in the next month, and then switching them around each month. Still thinking about that too. What did I have more? Yeah, the ones like Crafty Cat, that was the ones with the 5 of 4 page finishes. Then it's a big thing. I had 7 whips decided to get each week 250 stitches. And then I had my other 17 whips to get also 250 stitches. At the total a day, it's 1250 stitches, I think. It's my dream stitch for a day, but I don't think I will manage it. That's the truth. So the reality. So I'm searching for a way that I can rotate through them. I can see progress. I know I won't get on all of them 18,000 stitches. It isn't possible. With the first part that I said 250 stitches each week, that would have been 13,000 stitches each. So if you are listening already, it's already 1,000. It's all about thousands. So I have big goals, but I do know I will not meet them. So I'm cutting down in goals, like the focus whip stay, and the other things. Like I would really love to get my focus whips done, 360 degrees and Jungle Kitty. And the other whips are getting what they get. So that's what I have in mind. I'm just searching for a way to go through them. I still can add whips that I have in my cupboard. I can do what I want. If I need a whip and it's not on my list and I need it for a challenge, I will stitch it. But I'm thinking just to be sure that I get each at least 1,000 stitches for a year. So let's say I take a kit from my closet that's not in my list. What kit? I Hold Roses. That's the first one in my mind. So let's say I will say I want to stitch on I Hold Roses. I can stitch on it, maybe 250 today, but at the end of the year she has to get at least 1,000 stitches. So that's the only rule I will add to it, because I don't want to end up like last year with more than 50 whips, only have 100 or 200 stitches done. That's the reason why. So also for my whip parade sakes, I need to do that. Another thing I wanted to tell you. I have in that list of 26 whips that I said, 3 not started. The fish puzzle is still at the customs. They didn't deliver it yet, although it was shipped 23rd of December, so it's still not arrived. Then the cat shelf was promised by Amy Stewart the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. So I have my fabric ready when it is released, and I hope in super size max color. Then I will start that one. And I requested Traveling Library super size max color too, so I'm waiting for that one to get it started too. So as you can see, I will have at least more 2 SSMCs in my life, because life isn't difficult enough. Yeah. And then the last one I wanted to talk about is Little Nachtkat. She... Oh, it's this one. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, my son took Fuzzy Wuzzy for me. So I was thinking yesterday, he took a cat from me. You know, stolen. So I need another cat in my life. My husband said you can stitch it yourself, but then I was like, yeah, what do we have? What do we do with two cats? A big one and a small one. So I was thinking and I thought, okay, I have a big cat in my cupboard. This one, Perfect Stare from Leonard. It's on Ada fabric. I think 14 count. 14 count Ada fabric, so the same count as he is stitching. So I thought that's perfect. So when he is doing his Fuzzy Wuzzy, I would like to stitch on this cat. Don't laugh, it's a small start. It was started, it's not a new start. So this is under the nose, I think it was. See, I even don't remember what was up. What was up? Let me check. I know it's under the nose. Yeah, I would. I can only find it in my cup. If he's fast enough. Luckily I have it there. It's not paper, it's digital, but still markup is not my favorite program or app. And it takes long. Yeah, it was next to his nose. And this, yeah, this is down. The circles are down. So I hope, can you see it like this? Yeah, so this here will be his nose. Yeah, and it's just in a fold, so it's bad lightning to see. So here where the crooked line is, there gets the nose in placed. This is where his whiskers are. So yeah, that was the thing. We thought, or I thought, maybe that's a good idea to get their progress on and don't have a new start on Fuzzy Wuzzy. So that's like a deal. So he made me do it. Because he stole Fuzzy Wuzzy. So that's it. Then we are done talking and explaining all the things. Yeah. So now I will leave you. I wish you a lot of stitches, a nice week, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again next Sunday to get back in the rhythm, and then I can get help with preparing and uploading the video, because my phone takes like days to get it uploaded and it's still not there. So that's the thing. Now I let you go and let you go to other Flosstubers. Bye bye!